Alrighty, what's going on, everyone? My name is Garen Belmont. How y'all doing today? I'm starting to feel better. It's been about a week since I made my, over a week since I made my last video, and in that video I was sick. As you can tell, I am getting better. I am better, actually. Yeah, so in today's video, I wanted to talk about the recent layoffs for Digital Extreme's publishing team that might affect Wayfinder in the future. It might not. We'll have to see. So this article comes from Polygon, so I'll leave a link to it in the description so you guys know that my source isn't making this shit up, as well as I'm going to have the the article on screen, guys. But I hope you guys are doing absolutely lovely today. But yeah, we're going to read this, and hopefully this isn't going to be super bad. Well, it might be super bad. I don't know. I just woke up. I'm still a little wonky. It's my day off, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sleep in. So, but let's get into the article. All right. So, Wayfinder publisher Digital Extremes laid off more than 30 people. The company has confirmed. The layoffs were focused on the company's external projects and publishing teams. Okay. So external projects and publishing teams. So it just wasn't the publishing team. Unless it was. I don't know how many people were on the publishing team, which included Airship Syndicate's Wayfinder. Employees were pulled into small meetings Thursday and quickly lost access to company accounts. The layoffs come after Digital Extremes, which released Warframe in 2013. It's already been that long? Holy shit. Replaced founder James Schmalz, I hope I'm saying that right, with former Warframe creative director Steve Sinclair. Steve was the guy on the Warframe live streams, right? You know, the Warframe live streams that they would do, showing off like all the different pieces of content that was coming in, like the big updates. I'm pretty sure that's him as the new CEO in October. So basically, they pulled people into a meeting and said, "You're fired. Get the fuck out of get the fuck out of here. You have 10 minutes. Otherwise, we're calling the cops." No, I'm just kidding. But this is very serious. I'm sorry to hear that. More than 30 people lost their jobs. That really fucking sucks. That's how I feel sometimes with my job. Like I'm gonna go into work one day and they're gonna be like, "Yeah, so get the fuck out of here." The worst thing that you could ever do with your job, and you're getting fired, is if they have to walk you out. Like, we actually had that happen. We actually had a manager at my job. They had to actually walk this motherfucker out. That's the walk of shame. that means you fucked up. But sorry, I'm trying to make light of this situation, but realistically, it's pretty bad, especially if you're a fan of Wayfinder. This could possibly mean some really bad news. The future of Digital Extremes publishing games like Wayfinder is unclear. Okay, so it wasn't the full publishing team. There's still a publishing division over at Digital Extremes. I'm okay. I'm a little confused. Digital Extremes is looking to focus its resources internally and will stop supporting Wayfinder. Okay, so they are going to stop supporting Wayfinder, which is really, really, really bad. That's really, really bad. Okay, that's not good news to hear. It will transfer full ownership over the new few months to developer Airship Syndicate. Digital Extremes representative told Polygon Action MMO Wayfinder was released in early access on August 17th to mixed reviews, originally supported by both Airship Syndicate and Digital Extremes. All right, and this is a quote, so quote, "We can confirm we have made the difficult decision to cease operations of External Projects Division," a Digital Extremes representative told, end quote, a Digital Extremes representative told Polygon, quote, we had to say goodbye to a number of hardworking and highly valuable team members as a result, end quote. So, what this means is basically Airship Syndicate is now the full ownership of the Wayfinder franchise. So, like, if we ever, like, let's say in 10 years, if we get Wayfinder 2, Airship Syndicate will be the kind of like the ownership of. They own Wayfinder, basically. They now own Wayfinder. So that means I don't know if they're now, are they fully publishing the game now as well? Like they're publishing the game themselves? I don't think that's what that means. I don't know. My brain is super fried right now, so I'm trying to my brain is trying to make sense of everything. But my brain is trying to make sense of everything. So you guys are gonna have to forgive me. My brain's still not working fully. Digital Extremes had a Warframe Twitch stream scheduled for Thursdays, which has since been postponed on LinkedIn. The company said it needed to rally 100% on its in-house projects like Warframe and Soulframe, which is the upcoming Digital Extremes game, which I believe they already showed off gameplay. I don't think that game is set in the Warframe universe. I think it's like a completely different universe. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I really didn't have like any interest in Soulframe. I saw some gameplay footage. I didn't really like it. Wayfinder developer Airship Syndicate wrote on X, formerly Twitter, that it has no plans to stop developing its game. We look forward to continuing to grow the game alongside our players as we take on operations, it wrote. The game has a long way to go in early access, but with belief from our players and our dedicated airship crew, we can and will get there. So I kind of want to just talk about that. I kind of just want to talk about that real quick, okay? I think it's very important that Airship Syndicate now more than ever understands the flaws of their game, as well as understand what the players want and what the players need, because there's a difference. There's a difference between what players want and what players need, and it's important that the developer, and this goes for any game. It's important that the developer can discern the two and, realize that, hey, we know you guys want this, but this is not what you guys need. This is not what the game needs. The game needs this. The game needs that. And I think it's important to understand that they have been making a lot of good changes. Like recently with the XP buffs to Weapon XP, Wayfinder XP, Reward Tower XP was perfect. I've been playing the game a lot more because of those XP buffs. We had the Reaver King update. We had the Call to the Void event that added also a new weapon, Juggernaut, as well as a new hunt. I can't remember the name of the hunt off the top of my head. I'm sorry. And then, of course, with the Reaver King update, we got 2 hunts. We got a new expedition. We got 3 new weapons? We got Thorn. The sword and shield, that's name escapes me as well, and I believe the axe's name is Eclipse, but I could be wrong. But yeah, we got a lot of great things. Like I feel like Airship Syndicate has been doing a really, really good job, but again, it's important that they make the right decisions, because currently right now Wayfinder, there are people playing Wayfinder, don't get me wrong, but the game is definitely not as popular as it was. It's seen a massive decrease in player base since the game came out in early access only a few short months ago. So it's really important that they get this right. And I know I'm sounding very like what would be the word? I'm sounding very dramatic about it, but it's true. I don't, like I said, in the past, I want to see Wayfinder continue on. Even if I stop playing the game, I want the game to continue for other people who really enjoy the game. And it's really important that a lot of these problems that we're having now, that we voice our concerns, and we, and hopefully Airship Syndicate, which they've been doing a really good job at listening. I have to commend them for that. They've been doing a fantastic job at listening to what the players want and what we actually need. And one of the things that we needed is XP buffs. we needed XP buffs, or at least a reduction in how much XP it takes to get from, your Wayfinder and your weapons to level 30. This was a very big thing. And what's crazy? Someone on my Wayfinder XP sucks video had said that there was nothing wrong with the way XP was, and that they were still thoroughly enjoying the game. And you know what? That's fine. That is completely and 100% fine. But that is just factually incorrect. A lot of people have voiced their concern, voiced their frustration with how long it takes to level up Wayfinders, especially after the main story quest, the MSQ, and it just wasn't fun. It wasn't fun to grind. It felt like a slog. It didn't feel like this natural process, like, playing a game like Final Fantasy XIV. If you're leveling up another job, it doesn't feel like this massive slog. I mean, it's an MMORPG, so differences there. And there's like 90 levels in Final Fantasy XIV compared to Wayfinder's 30, but it's really hard to explain. I would have to actually sit down, but some of you probably know what I mean. But yeah, I just felt like this, people who say that shit, who try to go against the popular opinion, these people are just weird as fuck. Like, it's obvious that there were problems with how much XP we were getting, because they changed it multiple times. Actually, they buffed the amount of XP we were getting like 2 or 3 times now, as with the most recent one being the best. And I think it's important that people like that do not muddy, people like that don't listen to people like that are just going to ruin the game. And they understand that hey, we see that you like, the way XP is now, but a lot of people don't like the way it is. So we have to change it. And it's just a universally good thing across the board for everybody. But anyway, I'm sorry. I started rambling on. I'll make a separate video talking about the XP buffs, because like I said before, I've been playing the game a lot more, and the XP buffs have been feeling really, really fucking good. They've been absolutely juice. All right. So we got a little bit here to go. We got 2 more paragraphs. One laid off Digital Extremes worker told Polygon that Digital Extremes was their dream job. I'm sick to my stomach, they said. I don't know I'm going to pay rent. I don't know how I'm going to pay rent. Multiple impacted people were just recently hired within the past 3 months, they said. That fucking sucks, dude. Imagine you just started this job like a few months ago, and you're already being let go, and now you can't pay rent. That fucking sucks. Okay, that fucking sucks. Now, I don't know what was... Excuse me, sorry, it wouldn't be my video if I didn't burp. Now, I don't know what's the cause of the layoffs, because, there's always a cause and effect. I don't know if this is because of one of Digital Extreme's investors, which is Tencent. That Tencent, Chinese company. Chinese company that I believe they recently had a falling out with Blizzard earlier this year. So I don't know if this is something to do with them. I don't know how it would. I'm not really good with business. Business wasn't my strong suit. I mean, I could tell you how to run a fucking restaurant. I can do that part, but I don't know completely everything and all about business. So, but yeah, that really fucking sucks. Hopefully, Digital Extremes, will help. I don't want to say help these people find jobs, but, at least, if these people want to, work at a, in the gaming industry still, hopefully Digital Extremes can be like, yeah, man, dude, I love that guy or girl. You don't discriminate. Okay. But yeah, that fucking sucks, man. Hopefully things get better for them. All right. Last paragraph. If it feels like video game studios are cutting jobs every few days, that's because they are. Over the past few weeks, hundreds of people have been laid off across the industry. On Tuesday, it was nearly 100 people at Ubisoft. I heard about that. Before that, Destiny 2 developer Bungie went through layoffs. That one was massive. Like, that one was really fucking massive. Especially since it's Bungie, and Bungie has been just, like, getting absolutely fucking shit on the past, like, several years. Like, Bungie has just gone, like, fucking downhill. Like, I remember when Bungie was, like, fucking top tier. Now these motherfuckers are, like, bottom of the barrel, like, always getting shit on. Alright? In late September, Epic Games cut 16% of staff. Holy shit. Leaving more than 800 people without jobs. A website tracking game industry layoffs has counted more than 6,000 lost jobs this year alone. Holy shit. Holy shit. That's horrible. 6,000 people laid off in the gaming industry. Before you know it, no one's going to want to be in the gaming industry. Next thing you know it, games are going to be even harder to make because nobody wants to work in the gaming industry if they're just going to get fucking laid off. But yeah, guys, so that was the article. Like I said before, I'll leave a link in the description to the article. This was really fucking sad. This was actually, like, really, really fucking sad. Now, like the article said, I did see over on Twitter that that Wayfinder, you know, they had said that, you know, they are going to continue development of the game. And like I said before, it's very important that that the game improves, you know what I mean, from what it was at launch, and they've been doing a really good job at that. But hopefully we can also see, you know, some changes to the overall build system of the game. I think that is another pain point of Wayfinder as well. Hopefully we can see, you know, just overall some, you know, like things like different abilities for Wayfinders that can, you know, spice up the gameplay. Hopefully we can see, you know, more weapon types. I would like to see a bow weapon type, just saying. But also more quality of life fixes, also more, like, just more content in general, more things to bring those people who left back, as well as enticing new players to come into the game and, you know, enjoy the game and keep them playing long term. And a big thing with that was the XP buffs. I think the XP buffs are going to be just absolutely massive for the game going into Founder Season 2, which should be coming out fairly fucking soon, if not this year, actually. Or, sorry, not this year. This month, actually. I'm pretty sure Founder Season 2 should be coming out this month. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's next month. I can't remember. But yeah, guys, so that was the video. Again, so sorry if this video seems really weird, or if like my speech isn't all the best. Like I said, I just woke up, so my brain is still trying to, like, you know, I'm still a little fried, man. I'm still a little, and work yesterday was absolutely just, like, tiring. That's why I decided to sleep in. But yeah, guys, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know how you feel about the layoffs over at Digital Extremes, as well as maybe share your opinion on just layoffs in general within the gaming industry, because we've been seeing a lot of this year. We've been seeing a lot of articles of gaming companies laying off their employees. But yeah, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.